Hello, hello. Welcome to Celebrating Fatherhood 365. Looks like I did everything right tonight. Yep, we're on Facebook Live and we're on YouTube Live and we're on Zoom. If you are watching on any of those platforms, if you would like to be a guest on, if you would like to talk to me and not just listen, participate and not just listen, you need to go to Zoom. Go to my website, www.cfh365, Celebrating Fatherhood 365, cfh.com, and fill out, well, actually scroll down to Zoom and click on this link for Zoom, and poof, you will be here on the Zoom channel with me live. And if I don't get a guest within the next 10, 15 minutes, I'm probably going to cut this one short. Need to go back and look at some of the older shows we've done and cut them up into 3-minute pieces so we can start the process of being on YouTube and having people to respond and like and share videos we've done in the past couple of weeks. This is a new program. We talk about celebrating fatherhood 365 days out of the year, not just one day out of the year, because fatherhood is a difficult role, difficult position to play. As you know, you will see as we grow into doing more shows and talking to more people, you're going to see that because there are challenges with being a father. Not being respected, not being appreciated, and then knowing and understanding our role and playing our position. Even society want us to play our position, but we don't get the respect for playing our position when it comes down to what a father is, fatherhood. And I'm talking about fatherhood because without motherhood, fatherhood would not exist. So without motherhood and fatherhood working together, guess what? The family would not exist. And if you're a father, that means you are responsible for your family. That's what I can say to that. You have responsibilities towards a family. Could be you and one child, you and two children, plus mom. We're not going to leave her out. I know we get left out of the conversation with mothers, but we're not going to do that here. The goal is to unite, to bring everybody together, and understanding what I call spiritual protocol. What role do we play in the family? Husbands have a particular role that we need to play. So do wives. And based on today's society, like I stated earlier, we're still expected to perform and do the duties of the father, but the mother it's almost like she can if she wants to. We've empowered and emboldened her to do other things other than play that position. You know, I like, what's the guy's name? Chris Rock. He said, sometimes you're going to be the lead singer and sometimes you have to play the tambourine. And nothing wrong with playing the tambourine, but when you got to recognize when it's your turn to play the tambourine in that band called life, in that music called life. You know, we got to learn to play that position. And playing the tambourine, if that's what I have to play for the day, for the month, I'm going to get good at playing the tambourine. That's how I look at it. But a lot of people, they struggle with that, you know. Yes, I may be able to sing lead. I may be able to play another instrument. But if it calls for me to play the tambourine in this family, I'm going to play the tambourine. You know, fathers adapt a little better to that role than mothers do. And I think it's based on society. And I'm not saying all. I'm never going to use the word all in my delivery or responses to anybody. You know, but if you look at life in the context of a bell curve, within the bell curve, you see where the majority falls within the bell. Okay, that does not mean that there are not some people who are outside of that. Just like I believe that children have better outcomes with both parents involved in their life or in the home. I just reading, I was walking by on my bookshelf and I saw a book that says, the best parents are both parents. The best parents are both parents. And that's what I teach. That's what I'm going to say. I preach to people because we need both parents. Parents need both. Children need both parents in their lives. And parents need to recognize that and learn to work together. And we need to stop all of this dysfunction that's going on within these United States. There's a breakdown within the family structure. Divorces are at an all-time high. I'm not going to say cheating, but, we can say cheating. Cheating is at an all-time high, and we're doing it. We're breaking up the families for dumb reasons, in my opinion. I'm going to say my opinion. Dumb reasons for breaking up the family, and we may feel justified in doing so, but we got to recognize the truth of the matter. Okay? So if I don't have a guest on in the next 5 minutes, I think I'm going to shut down for today, and we will pick this back up on Monday because Wednesdays is kind of a catch-all day. Mondays is my main day for being here. But I just wanted to come on live and talk for a few minutes to you who may come back and watch this later. I'm seeing that some of our shows are being viewed, by people, which is a good thing, I think. But I would like for you to share it with other people. I would like for you to like it so it can be on YouTube. Go to YouTube. And another goal of mine, I'm hoping by June I'll be able to start doing this. My goal is by June, I want to be able to gift a Father of the Month. And I'm going to let their families pick them. It'll be the wives or the children. Pick their father and tell me why they should get Father of the Month. We're not doing Father of the Year because I believe that we should be celebrated 365, and I think that that's a special blessing. Now, I'm going to give a monetary gift. I want to give a monetary gift to the fathers because I want them to be able to do something for themselves. Don't wait till June to get the necktie or get the dinner that you always get. You're gonna get a dinner at home. That's no surprise. That's not no big whoop to do with getting a dinner. Your children may come over, but most of the time they're looking at their watches and they come and spend 2 hours as if it's a sentence that they need to pay for some penance that they did. But mom, they threw out the red carpet, man. Mother's Day, every restaurant, you got flowers, you got everything. I think fathers should get their flowers now too. Get their I appreciate you now. Don't wait until they're dead and gone before you celebrate or appreciate your fathers, okay? So that's my spiel. That's what we are all about on here. I'm hoping that somebody will catch this and see my heart and see what we're trying to accomplish and would like to donate to help me with, we want to improve our production values. And, I got my I will be honest with you. I like the background. It might be hard for me to get away from that, but I like the background. It's very calming to me, very peaceful. But I wanted to come on and at least let you know what this show's about, and my audience is everybody. If you are on here, that means if you're watching me, that means you had a father. Some of us call our fathers sperm donors, which is okay. Maybe that's what they provided for you, but there may be a fatherhood figure in your life. Could be a stepfather, could be a grandfather who was that father to you, and those are the ones we want to celebrate. The ones who inspired you, who shaped your life, who were very pivotal in your life, in your growth and development. Okay? So with that being said, I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for liking and sharing. Thank you for those who've been coming on and commenting on my show. I really, really appreciate that. It's such a blessing. But the goal is to grow the numbers, and we're going to work on that. I'm going to get with my production team, build my production team, and also if anyone is interested in working with me and helping to develop this channel, please give us a call. You know, I've done interviews with people. I've called people. I love doing the interviews. I was going to surprise somebody and call them today, but, you know, I decided not to do that. And because I'm tired, to be truth be told. You know, it's been a week. It's been a week and some days, let me put it that way. So I want to thank you for being here, listening. Thank you for sharing and liking. Thank you for your donation to Celebrating Fatherhood 365. And on that note, I'm going to say good night and have a blessed evening. Oh, I don't know if I can do that or not. We're going to get out of here. End.